My Wish, though, he's 3 in front of Steps Ahead. My Wish is going to win again. It is My Wish in front. Devano screeching up the inside. My Wish for the Classic Mile. It is for Luke Ferraris as My Wish hit the gap and won the Celebration Cup.
Luke Ferraris, thanks for joining us. I always think this is a wonderful time of year, isn't it? All the dreams are still alive. HKIR, 4-year-old series, all of that sort of thing. But let's talk about you before we touch upon the future. The season started so well, 15 winners, second in the Premiership. Have you had to pinch yourself to sort of believe it's going that well?
I'm really happy that it is. It's obviously still really early in the season, so there's still a lot to get through before the end of it. But it's been a good start. I'll take it and look to build off it, building into the exciting part of the season now.
I wanted to ask you, you're the youngest rider here, licensed here. How quickly does one have to mature riding in Hong Kong? I mean, because you don't belie your age. Obviously, you ride with a very mature mind, I'm sure, and it's proven.
Thank you. I think a lot quicker than other places because the highs and lows are a lot more frequent than other places. You can't hide from the competitiveness of the place where you're on and off horses regularly. Whether you want to be or not, you're going to get taken off and you're going to get put on. So I think adapting to that sort of racing and being able to manage that and manage the emotions of the place too. For a place that's so high stress and pressure, well, they call it the pressure cooker, and it's for good reason. So being able to manage that emotionally, mentally and physically is, you've got to adapt quick. It's more adapt or die. If you don't adapt, you're not gonna sort of be able to deal with it, and I think that'll then tell in your riding. So the quicker you can adapt, the better you'll do, I think.
You mentioned the high-profile horses, of course. There is one that I think forever will be associated with you during your time here in Hong Kong, of course, and that is My Wish. I actually spoke to Mark Noonan after he won his most recent race, and I said that I think he'll always be remembered for that famous day at the stalls, but that's well and truly behind him now. Top 4-year-old, he started this season so well. He must be a joy to be a part of, isn't he?
He is. I think more so from the fact that he was a problem horse when he got here. So the journey with him has been that much more special, where he's moulded from a sort of a rough diamond to now he's being cut into a proper diamond now. So that's been really rewarding to see him go through the grades and improve. And I said to Mark the other day, even when he was walking around the sand yard, his whole demeanour's changed. 12, 13 months ago, if you brought him here to do that before a barrier trial, you'd need 2 handlers and he'd be sweating and he'd be on his toes. And now he walks around just with the work rider on his back and doesn't turn a hair. So it's been great to see and great to be part of.
Looking ahead, of course, his next assignment will be on Jockey Club Trials Day, going to the mile. I mentioned at the top of this interview that obviously the dreams are very much still alive. I mean, your horse, you, Mark, you're in a great position, of course, 4AR. He's got another exam to sit, though. Excited?
I am. He's still got a relatively light weight in 1, 2, 3. I think the draw's going to be quite interesting. It's relatively the same field as it was in the past 2 races, so not much is changing there. I think it'll mainly come down to the draws, which will then shape the race. He's got the versatility of a very good horse, so it'll just be depending on what other runners do.